Hello students, welcome to our session. Today we are taking our chapter number 4, materials of daily use clothes. In this chapter we have discussed about the different types of clothes which we wear in our daily life. We use different types of clothes in our life for different occasion. According to our work, we use different types of clothes in our life. For example, a student also wear different types of clothes according to their days. In cold atmosphere, in winter season, they also wear sweater and go to school. Then after we can also see at marriage function, at different types of parties, people wear different types of clothes which are made from different types of fibers. As like we all know, as we have to eat different type of food to get energy to do different type of work. We get different types of nutrients from the food and stay healthy. Like this, we have also need of clothes to protect ourselves, our body, to different types of atmosphere problems. Then after, also protect from the dust. Clothes always protect us from the different types of dust. So we wear different types of clothes to protect ourselves also from the dust and from also the different atmosphere conditions. Winter, we wear the wool clothes which are made from the animals, from their hair and fur. Then after, in summer, we also wear the cotton clothes which protect us from the heat. They keep us cold to fight against the hot atmosphere. Then after, in rainy season, we use raincoat. This raincoat protect us from the rain. So like this, we have worn the different types of clothes according to our seasons. In winter, summer and rainy season, we have uh, used different types of clothes. In this chapter we will discuss about the clothes, how we can get clothes, from which we can get the different kind of clothes. So, as we have discussed, the clothes is as important as to food. We use the different clothes according to our occasions. If we want to go in marriage, then we cannot go there to wear a uniform, school uniform. If we want to go marriage, then we cannot wear uniform and go marriage. We use different type of clothes which we can wear at the marriage function, because the quality and the designing and the shape of the clothes are different to each other. And also we cannot wear the marriage functions clothes which we wear at the marriage, and using these clothes we cannot come to school. The clothes which we use at school and at marriage are different to each other. Their designs are different to each other. We can also see that different types of colors are available in our clothes. We see the most different colors in the clothes. So we always wear the different clothes at according to their occasions. It all possibles because we have the fabrics. Using these fabrics we can make the clothes which useful to us in many ways. So students, in our history, the people not wear the clothes like us. They have suffered from many types of problems. They protect themselves using the different types of leaves of the plants, also the different types of kinds which they could get. Using these things, they protect themselves. They have not like clothes we wear. They could protect themselves using the different types of leaves of the plants. In your textbooks, there are also given the history of clothing. Using this, we can see how could they get the cloth. For example, leaves, not really cloth. They use leaves to protect them. First, they have decided to cover themselves, so they use the leaves of the trees and covered them, their body parts, female and male both. They used the leaves of the plant and covered their body and protect them body from the different types of atmosphere, from the cold and also from the hot. Then after history of clothing, we can say here, cotton was grown near the Ganga. First cotton was grown near the Ganga during the Harappan period, as early as 2500 BC. We can see the first cotton was grown near the river Ganga during the Harappan period. A plant that gives fibers which were used in Egypt about 7,000 years ago. Egypt used plants which give fibers like and using these fibers they made the clothes around before the 7,000 years ago. The history of clothing, we in this topic we can see the people which are lived there, they have not the clothes like us. They cover themselves using the different types of plants and also the skin of the animals. They also use the skin of the animals to protect themselves. They keep the skin on their body and make the different types of shapes using the plants and using the skin of the body. They have also not the stitching process available on their pair, so they put combine the leaves and make different types of shapes according to their body parts, and then after they covered their body, they could use different types of skins of animals and also the leaves of plants, and then cover their bodies. And time is going on, and after some time we can see the people start using the different types of clothes. They get the different ideas to make clothes, and getting this idea, they have started to make clothes using the fur, hair of the animals, then plant fibers, as we have seen here, the cotton also available from the plant. Then the Egypt also made some types of clothes to use the plant fibers which they get from the plants. And after some times, the people have started to make different types of clothes using the plant fibers, and they get the clothes. Then after, we have different types of fabrics available. We have different types of fabrics available here. The first, the natural fabrics, and the second is synthetic fabrics. We have two types of fabrics available: natural fabrics and synthetic fabrics. Natural fabrics, what is the meaning of natural fabrics? Natural fabrics, that means the fabrics which we can get from the nature. For example, we can get fibers from the plant and animals. Plant and animals are natural things, and we can get the fibers from the natural things are called the natural fabrics. Then after synthetic fabrics are not natural. It can made by the human, so it is called the synthetic fabrics. So we have total two types of fabrics: natural fabrics and synthetic fabrics. Then we can see in natural fabrics we have two types, as I have said, animal fabrics and plant fabrics. We can get the fabrics from the natural things are called the natural fabrics. For example, animal fabrics and plant fabrics. In animal fabrics, we can get fabric from the animal, so it is called the animal fabrics. For example, wool clothes. How we get wool clothes? We can get wool clothes from the hair, fur of the sheep, yoke, one type of animal. We can get the animal fabrics, we can get the wool clothes from the hair, fur of the sheep, and sheep is one type of animal, so it is called the animal fabrics, wool cloth. For example, sweater which we wear in winter season. How we get this wool sweater? We get this wool sweater from the hair, fur of the sheep. Using their fur, they make the wool sweater which we wear in winter season and protect ourselves from the cold atmosphere. So it is called animal fabrics. Example, wool sweater. It is an example of this. Then after the plant fabrics. In plant fabrics, we get the fabrics from the plant. These type of fabrics are called plant fabrics. For example, flax, hemp, cotton, jute. In our history, we can see the people could use different types of animal and plant according to their need. They use also this type of fabrics in their time. Then after synthetic fibers. The synthetic fibers is not natural fabrics, it is a man-made fabrics. It almost made in companies, so using the different types of chemicals they made fabrics is called the synthetic fabrics. For example, nylon, polyester, PVC. We can see the different types of synthetic fabrics also available here. These type of fabrics are not naturally, they are man-made. They made in companies using the different types of fabrics. It is called also artificial fabrics because they are not natural, they are man-made. We can see different types of nylon, polyester, PVC. Then after fibers. What is the meaning of fiber? Each thread or yarn is further made of still thinner strands. Using the different types of thread and yarn, we can get the still thinner strands is called the fibers. And using these fibers, we can make the different types of clothes. So students, clothes are very important to us in many ways. We use different clothes according to our need. We use at marriage function, at school, at our home, at night, at day. We use different types of clothes according to our need, and use for this cloth we also use different types of fabrics available here. Then after history of clothing, at the previous time they used leaf and skin of animal to cover themselves. They made different type shapes using the leaves and skin of animal and cover themselves. Then after some times they getting idea to make the different clothes and they start to stitching them and make clothes which we use now. Then after we have different types of fabrics, natural fabrics and synthetic fabrics. Natural fabric, that means the fabrics which we can get by naturally, for example from animal and plant. Then after synthetic fibers is man-made. It is also called artificial fabrics. Then after in natural fabrics, for example in plant, flax, hemp, cotton, jute. In cotton and jute, we can also see the different types of toys and doll are made from the cotton. Then after synthetic fabrics, which we can see this type of fabrics made in companies. Then after about the fiber.